Hello students, today we will learn about using images, links and frames in HTML5. In the previous chapter you learned about various types of lists and their properties. Besides that, we also discussed how to present data in a tabular format. In this chapter we will learn about other important elements of a web page like images, anchor elements, links, frames, etc. Okay, first let us start with inserting images. Besides text, you can display graphics, drawings, paintings, charts, maps or photographs on a web page. These elements make the web page more information and appealing. Images can be used as a navigational tool to help users browse through the internet. Web browsers support various graphic formats. The widely used formats are GIF, PNG and JPEG formats. There are two types of images, inline and external image. The inline image is displayed when the web page is opened and is inserted within a line of text, whereas external images are not displayed automatically with other content on the web page. Instead, they are referenced externally and viewed separately by clicking on a link. To insert an inline image, the image tag is used. Whereas, to insert an external image, the anchor tag A is used that establishes a link to the image. Okay, now let us understand the image tag. The image tag is used to add images in an HTML web page. It is an empty tag and requires different attributes to be specified with it. These attributes for the image tag tell the browser how to lay out the page so that text can flow properly around the image. Defining the source of an image. To add and define the source of an image on a web page, the src attribute is used. Syntax: image src equals to address or path of the image file close. While specifying the image file, one should be well aware of its location, that is, where the file exists. Let us understand it with the following examples. Example: if the image file, let us say pic1.jpg, lies in the same folder where the referring HTML file is located, then we can refer the image file by simply writing its name. Image src equals to pic1.jpg close. Example: if the image file pic1.jpg close lies in a directory other than the one in which the HTML file is placed, then we can refer to the image by specifying full path of the file. Image src equals to c:/users/bhaskar/pictures/pic1.jpg close. Example: if the image file pic1.jpg close does not lie in your computer, rather is located in the images folder of the web server of Google, then we need to give full path of the file. Image src equals to http://www.google.com/images/pic1.jpg. Specifying height and width for an image. The height attribute specifies height in pixels for an image either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. The width attribute specifies width in pixels for an image either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. HTML head, title, height and width /title/head. Body: image src equals to camel.jpg close style equals to height 70% width 50% p. Morphing is a special effect in motion pictures and animations that changes or morphs one image or shape into another through a seamless transition. Most often it is used to depict one person turning into another through technological means or as part of a fantasy or surreal sequence. /p/body/html Aligning image. To align an image to the right or left of a text, use the CSS property float. For example, P image src equals to double quote in image1.jpg double quote close style equals to float colon right semicolon width colon 50px semicolon height colon 50px. Image will appear to the right of the text /p. Let me give you a tip. To align an image to top, bottom or middle, use the CSS property vertical align. Okay, note, in previous version of HTML, align attribute was used to align the images to left or right. Alt attribute. Sometimes a browser on the user's computer does not display images due to some reasons, maybe because of slow connection or error in the src attribute. In that case, you can display the text to provide a description about the image. The alt attribute lets you specify the text as an alternate to the image. The only purpose of alt attribute is to provide a description of the contents of an image file. It is generally used in case the user is having a text-based browser on his computer, such as Linux. It also proves to be useful when the user is a blind surfer for whom the browser is programmed to read aloud the alternate text instead of displaying the image. In many cases, people have the image display disabled on their browsers or use settings that do not support automatic loading of images. In such cases as well, alt attribute is used. Students note the value for the alt attribute is a text string of up to 1024 characters enclosed in quotation marks if you include spaces or other punctuation. HTML head title image at top of the screen /title style type equals to double quote in text /css double quote close. Body curly braces in background dash color colon RGB bracket in 255, 251, 214 bracket close curly braces close /style /head body P image src equals to double quote in Santa workshop dot gif double quote close alt equals to double quote in image of the Santa hut double quote close style equals to float colon right semicolon width colon 200 pixels semicolon height colon 150 pixel /p /body /html. Okay, let's know more. You should always specify the width and height of an image. If width and height are not specified, the page will flicker at the time of image loading. Images in a table cell. You can also insert an image in a table cell. Let us understand it with an example. HTML head title creating a table /title style type equals to double quote in text /css double quote close. Body curly braces in background dash color colon RGB bracket in 255, 251, 214 bracket close curly braces close. Table TD, TH curly braces in border colon 1 pixel solid green curly braces close. Table curly braces in border dash collapse colon separate semicolon curly braces close. TD curly braces in text dash align colon center curly braces close. /style /head body center table. Caption H1 facilitates in a school /H1 /caption. TRTD image src equals to double quote in playground.jpg double quote close style equals to width colon 100% h3 big playground /h3/td. TD image src equals to double quote in library.jpg double quote close style equals to width colon 100% h3 a library /h3/td. /TD call spam equals to 2 image src equals to double quote in school.jpg double quote close style equals to width colon 100% h3 a school /h3 /tr td image src equals to double quote comp.lab.jpg double quote close style equals to width colon 100% h3 a computer lab /h3 /td td image src equals to double quote in music.jpg double quote close style equals to width colon 100% h3 a music room /h3 /td /tr /table /center /body /html. Students, let us talk about linking web pages. A website consists of a number of web pages that give you access to related information. HTML renders a powerful feature of linking these web pages together. This feature is called hyperlinking. Using these hyperlinks, one can open any linked web page on the internet in no time. When you hover the mouse pointer over a link, it will turn into a little hand. Types of linking: internal linking, external linking. Internal linking: when one part of a web page is linked to another section on the same page, it is called internal linking. External linking: when one page is linked to another web page or website, it is called external linking. Okay, let's know more. By default, a link will appear like this in all browsers. An unvisited link is underlined and blue. A visited link is underlined and purple. An active link is underlined and red. Okay, let us understand the anchor tag. In HTML, the anchor tag A is used to mark the text as a hyperlink, which a user can click to display the document anchored to it. Being a container tag, it requires closing tag /A to mark the end of the text or image. This tag is generally used to specify the following: the text or image that is clicked to activate the link, the address that will be opened using the defined link. You can use hyperlinks in the following ways. Number 1. To jump from one section to another within the same web page. Number 2. To link to another page within the same website. Number 3. To link to another page or website anywhere in the world. href attribute. href is an attribute of a anchor tag which defines the document to which the link leads. Syntax: a href equals to double quote in value double quote close. Click here /a, where value equals to absolute URL. It points to another website like a href equals to double quote in http://www.google.com/ double quote in. A relative URL. It points to a file within a website like a href equals to double quote in click.html double quote close. Link to an email address like a href equals to double quote in mail to info@kibs.in double quote close bracket close. Students, note that in the syntax given above, the text click here is called hypertext. Hypertext is a text which contains links to information, text, graphics or media on the same web page or on some other web page. Browser displays this text as underlined and colored. Type the following code and save the file with name click.html. HTML head title creating paragraphs /title style type double quote in text /css double quote close. Body curly braces in background dash color :RGB bracket in 255, 251, 214 bracket close curly braces close. /style /head body p style equals to text dash align :center semicolon color :blue b. Thought of the day /b/p. P style equals to text dash align justify. Each new day is a new challenge. To stay fresh and alive in spirit, there must be change. Find new tactics, methods, and modes of operation that are right for today's situation. Otherwise, you will be left behind and eventually be forgotten. /P. P style equals to text dash align right semicolon color red. B keep steam /B /P. P style equals to text dash align center semicolon color blue. Always remember BR. B. God helps those who help themselves /B /P /body /HTML. Now type the following program code in a new file and save the file with the name link.html. HTML head title hyperlink example /title /head body a href equals to double quote in click.html double quote close. Click here /a /body /html. Students, remember, if the linked HTML document exists in a different folder, you must specify the complete path and name of the folder. Okay, let me tell you about CSS and links. CSS affects the links differently depending on the state they are in. We can divide link states in 4 categories. A link, a normal, unvisited link. A visited, a link the user has visited. A hover, a link when the user moves the mouse over it. A active, a link the moment it is clicked. We can customize these link states by applying different text properties and colors to them. Okay, note that you can set the style for several link states in a single statement. While doing so, the following rules regarding the order in which the states are to be mentioned should be kept in mind. A hover must come after A link and A visited. A active must come after A hover. Let us use these link states. HTML head. Title, the link states /title. Style type equals to double quote in text /CSS double quote close. Body, curly braces in text dash align center semicolon margin dash top 50 curly braces close. A link, curly braces in color red semicolon text dash decoration overline curly braces close. A visited, curly braces in color yellow curly braces close. A hover, curly braces in color purple curly braces close. A active, curly braces in color green curly braces close. Double quote in /style /head body. A href equals to double quote in channel.nationalgeographic.com double quote close. H1, this is a link /h1 /a /body /html. Okay students, let us talk about links as buttons. We can also display links as buttons using CSS styling. The following example demonstrates the same. HTML head style type equals to double quote in text /CSS double quote close. A link, A visited, curly braces in background dash color pink semicolon color white semicolon. Padding 14 pixel 25 pixel semicolon. Text dash align center semicolon. Text dash decoration none semicolon. Display inline dash block semicolon curly braces close. A hover comma A active curly braces in background dash color red semicolon curly braces close. slash style slash head body ahref equals to double quote in click.html double quote close thought of the day slash a slash body slash html. Okay students, now let us talk about images as links. An image can also be used as a hyperlink to another document. Let us see an example. Type the following HTML code in the file image.html. HTML head title adding image link slash title slash head body image src equals to double quote in types of computer.jpg double quote close slash body slash html. Now type the following HTML code and define the link for image.html file. HTML head title image link slash title slash head body ahref equals to image.html image src equals to double quote in computer.jpg double quote close height equals to 95%, width equals to 50%, slash a slash body slash html. Students, note that in the HTML code written above, you must replace computer.jpg and types of computer.jpg with the name or path of the images you have in your computer. Okay, let us discuss on audio and video. Until now, we have discussed various tags which help us in enhancing the appearance of our web page. In this section, we will discuss the tags with which we will be able to incorporate multimedia in our web page and make it come alive. Multimedia refers to multiple mediums, the ability to add bits of sound and moving pictures to the web page. Inserting audio. HTML defines a new tag, audio tag, that specifies a standard way to insert an audio file in a web page. It can be used for any file format like mp3, .ogg, .wav, etc. The attributes of audio tag are given in the following table. Attribute purpose. SRC specifies the URL of the audio file. Controls displays the controls on the web page. Autoplay plays the audio file automatically when the web page is loaded. Loop replays the audio file. HTML head title adding audio clip slash title style type equals to double quote in text slash css double quote close body curly braces in background dash color colon RGB bracket in 250 214 229 bracket close curly braces close slash style slash head body H3 style equals to color colon blue. Music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Slash H3. Audio controls. SRC equals to double quote in C colon slash users slash user slash desktop slash kalimba.mp3 double quote close. Your browser does not support the audio tag. Slash audio slash body slash HTML. Inserting video. We can insert video files in HTML pages with the help of video tag. Supported file formats include MP4, WebM, .ogg. Attribute associated with the video tag are given below. Attribute purpose. SRC specifies the URL of the video file. Controls displays the controls of the web page. Autoplay plays the audio file automatically when the web page is loaded. Height specifies the height of the video player displayed. Width specifies the width of the video player displayed. HTML Head Title Video/title. Body H1 a video clip /H1. Video controls src equals to :/user/desktop/video1.mp4 . Width equals to :720 . Height equals to :540 . Autoplay. Your browser does not support the video tag. /video/body/HTML. Students know the important point. If the browser does not support audio and video tags, then any text lying between audio and /audio and /video tags will be displayed in the browser as such. Okay, let's know more. Before HTML, audio and video files could only be played in a browser with a plugin like Flash. Okay, let us understand the frames. We have seen so far that an HTML document takes up the entire size of a browser window. But what if we want to display more than one HTML documents at once in a browser window? This can be achieved by using the concept of frames in HTML. Frames are a way of organizing your website. They enable the user to divide a page into a number of rectangular segments for different purposes. Frames allow multiple HTML documents to be presented as independent windows within one browser window. This gives greater flexibility to design and maintain your site than simply dumping everything onto one page. Frames make your site interesting as you can include the site theme, image, logo, banners, etc. The navigation menu in Frames is not to be downloaded each time when you visit a new page. Only you have to change the contents of the page. Creating frame. In HTML's frames can be created using iframe inline frame tag. An inline frame is a new HTML document embedded inside the current HTML document. The attributes of iframe tag are src. With the help of this attribute, we specify the path of document that should be displayed in the inline frame. Syntax: iframe src equals to value, where value equals to path of the document. Height and width. With these attributes, we can control the size of the inline frames. Syntax: width equals to value in pixels. Height equals to value in pixels. Let us use the inline frames in our HTML document. Type the below given code for the main document. HTML head. Title main document /title. Style type equals to :text /CSS . Body curly braces in background -color :yellow curly braces close. /style /head. Body H3. This is the main document containing below given inline frames /H3. iframe src equals to :frame a.html close. Height equals to 200. Width equals to 200 /iframe. iframe src equals to :frame b.html close. Height equals to 200. Width equals to 200 /iframe /body /html. Students note, before creating the above main document, you should first create two files with name frame_a.html and frameb.html. Alright, let us talk about border and iframe. By applying CSS property border, you can display an inline frame with or without border. Syntax: border, value for border width or value for border style or value for border color. You can also apply individual border properties. Border width: value, where value equals to thin, thick, medium or a numeric value indicated in pixel. Border style: value, where value can be none, hidden, dotted, dashed, solid, double, groove, rich, inset or outset. Border color: value, where value can be the name of the color or its corresponding hexadecimal code. Let us check out an example. HTML head, title, main document / title, style type equals to double quote in text / CSS double quote close, body curly braces in background dash color yellow curly braces close, iframe curly braces in border 10 pixel dotted purple curly braces close, /style /head body. H3. This is the main document containing below given inline frames. /H3. iframe src equals to double quote in frame a.html double quote close. Height equals to 200. Width equals to 200. /iframe. iframe src equals to double quote in frame underscore b.html double quote close. Height equals to 200. Width equals to 200. Style equals to double quote in border dash width 5 pixels semicolon border style solid semicolon border dash color green double quote close /iframe. iframe src equals to double quote in frame c.html double quote close. Height equals to 200. Width equals to 200. Style equals to double quote in border none double quote close /iframe. /body /html. Okay, let's know more. An iframe can be used as a target frame for a link by using the target attribute of the link. The target attribute must refer to the name attribute of the iframe. For example, iframe src equals to double quote in test file.html double quote close. Name equals to double quote in iframe underscore 1 double quote close /iframe. ahref equals to double quote in http //www.google.com double quote close. Target equals to double quote in iframe underscore 1 double quote close google /a. Okay students, let us take a recap of this chapter. Web browsers support various graphic formats, but the widely used formats are GIF, PNG and JPEG formats. There are two types of images, inline and external image. The inline image is displayed when the web page is opened and is inserted within a line of text, whereas an external image does not get displayed automatically with other content on the web page. An inline image is inserted using the image tag, whereas to insert an external image, the anchor tag A is used that establishes a link to the image. There are two types of linking, internal linking and external linking. When one part of a web page is linked to another section on the same page, it is called internal linking, while as one page is linked to another web page or website, it is called external linking. In HTML, the anchor tag A is used to mark the text as a hyperlink, which a user can click to display the document anchored to it. We can divide link states in 4 categories. A link, a normal, unvisited link. A visited, a link the user has visited. A hover, a link when the user moves the mouse over it. A active, a link the moment it is clicked. We can also display links as buttons using CSS styling. We can insert audio and video files in an HTML document using audio and video tags respectively. Frames allow multiple HTML documents to be presented as independent windows within one browser window.